How's it going, y'all? It's me, Noah, here. I'm on Southbound Limited Stop Caltrain 428, pulling out of 4th and King Street Station in San Francisco right now. Here's Caltrain 156. That's a southbound local train making all stops to Diridon Station in San Jose, 325, 326 set. Pulling out 4th and King Street Station in San Francisco right on time at 6:48 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. This is the last southbound limited stop train of the evening rush hour, making select stops to Diridon Station in San Jose, and I'll be riding this train to Menlo Park. There's one of the old Caltrain gallery cars right there. And the service was diesel. That's 3819 coach car. Wonder why we're about to stop. Here comes Caltrain 425. That's the third northbound limited stop train of the evening rush hour, making select stops to 4th and King Street Station in San Francisco. There it is. There's Caltrain 425 right there. .315, 316 set. 315's leading and 316's trailing. There goes Caltrain 425. About to be making its last stop. It's the giant stadium right there, Oracle Park. The horn sure really echoes under this highway. We're under Highway 280 right now. About to be making our first stop at 22nd Street Station here in San Francisco. And about to enter our first of 4 tunnels. This one goes into the 22nd Street Station from the main parts of 4th and King Street Station here in San Francisco. From the main parts of San Francisco. Right on time at 6:53 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. Here we are pulling into 22nd Street Station here in San Francisco. Right on time at 6:54. A minute late, 6:54 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. Here we are pulling out of 22nd Street Station here in San Francisco. Our next stop is South San Francisco. We're going to be skipping through Bayshore, and we're in our second of 4 tunnels right now. We're in our third of 4 tunnels. We're about to be entering our last of 4 tunnels right now. This one goes into the Bayshore station. We're about to be skipping through. And like that, just like that, we're in our last of 4 tunnels right now. Tunnels sure to make your ears pop. We're about to be skipping through the Bayshore station right now. At 6:57 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, here we are skipping through Bayshore. Text my best friend. I'm about to pass your town again on southbound limited stop Caltrain 428, period. Text my best friend. I'm passing your town right now on southbound limited stop Caltrain 428 and I'm waving to you, period. We're passing my best friend's town. We're in Brisbane. It's Highway 101 out there. It's the Brisbane Lagoon. It's visible in the daytime from the train, but not the night. And we're about to be in South San Francisco right now. Around in the bend and into South San Francisco we are right now. We're in South San Francisco right now. This is my hometown. There's the Mission Bay, local 1096 and something. We're about to meet up with Caltrain 153. Comes Caltrain 153. That's a northbound local train making all stops to 4th and King Street Station in San Francisco. 303, 304 set, 303 leading and 304 trailing Nancy Pelosi set. And right on time at 7:01 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, here we are pulling into South San Francisco. A minute late at 7:02 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, here we are pulling out, of South San Francisco Station, with our next stop being Millbrae. We're going to be skipping through San Bruno. There's UP and Union Pacific engines 1516 at 1131. about to be skipping through San Bruno right now. There's the San Bruno station in sight. We're going to be skipping through it. Comes a Boeing 737 taking off out of SFO. And at 7:03 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, here we are skipping through the San Bruno station. San Francisco International Airport, SFO right there. And there's a Southwest Airlines Boeing 737 right there that just took off out of SFO. There's the old San Bruno station right there. There's the BART tracks right there. There's a BART train right there. It's a red line bound for Richmond from Millbrae Station. Saw the headlights of Caltrain 527. That's the last northbound express train of the evening rush hour, making select stops to 4th and King Street Station in San Francisco. We're about to meet up with it right now. It's 7:05 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. Here we are pulling into the Millbrae station 2 minutes early at the same time as a red line BART train. There's Caltrain 527. That's the last northbound express train of the evening rush hour, making select stops to 4th and King Street Station in San Francisco. 319's leading and 320's trailing. It's 319, 320 set. The next stop for that train will be South San Francisco, where we were just at earlier. It'll be skipping through San Bruno like we just did.
Automatic freight train with no drivers? This is what they're aiming for. We need to see in the future.
Well, they want to pay one person, but then if that person like falls asleep or something.
A minute early at 7:06 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. Here we are pulling out of Millbrae, with our next stop being San Mateo. We're going to be skipping through Burlingame.
If your tracks are high quality, I think that's fine. Freight trains, like, they don't behave like passenger railroad. They don't necessarily run the same route each time. There's like a lot of more switches.
But even then, if we have self-driving cars, we can probably have self-driving trains.
Yeah, true. There's like more switches involved.
Here we are going through the weekend station only stop, Broadway at 7:08 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. This is where the trains only stop on the weekends only at that station. We're about to be skipping through Burlingame. At 7:09 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, here we are skipping through Burlingame, through the Burlingame station. JetBlue Airlines, I think. Airbus A321 getting ready to land at San Francisco, aka SFO. Two minutes early at 7:10 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. Here we are pulling into San Mateo Station. A lot of people waiting on the 155 going north. Right on time, it's 7:12 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. Here we are pulling out of San Mateo Station with our next stop being Hillsdale. We're going to be skipping through Hayward Park. Fire truck. We're about to be skipping through Hayward Park Station and meet up with northbound local Caltrain 155. At 7:13 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, here we are skipping through the Hayward Park Station. There are the headlights of Caltrain 155. It's gonna pass us. That's a northbound local train making all stops to 4th and King Street Station in San Francisco. Here comes Caltrain 155. There it goes. At 7:14 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, here we are pulling into Hillsdale Station. A minute early. Right on time at 7:15 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. Here we are pulling out of Hillsdale Station with our next stop being Redwood City. And then my stops after that. We're going to be skipping through both Belmont and San Carlos. We're about to be skipping through Belmont right now. At 7:17 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, here we are skipping through the Belmont station. We're about to be skipping through San Carlos Station right now. And at 7:18 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, here we are skipping through San Carlos Station. We're about to be meeting up with Caltrain 429 soon. That is the last northbound limited stop train of the evening rush hour, making select stops to 4th and King Street Station in San Francisco. There it is, Caltrain 429. Once again, that's the last northbound limited stop train of the evening, of the evening rush hour, making select stops to 4th and King Street Station in San Francisco. Its next stop will be Hillsdale. It'll be skipping through both Belmont and San Carlos like we did. It just left Redwood City. Which is where we're about to be pulling into right now, Redwood City Station. Three minutes early at 7:19 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. Here we are pulling into the Redwood City Station. And my stop is after this. Alright, y'all, we'll be right back. Here are those gates. Minute early at 7:21 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. Here we are pulling out of Redwood City, with our next stop being Menlo Park, which is where I'll be getting off. About to be getting off at Menlo Park soon. Avenue and Garwood Way. In Atherton, we're getting close to Menlo Park. There's Glenwood Avenue and Garwood Way. We're getting closer to Menlo Park. Next crossing is the station. Minute early at 7:25 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. Here we are pulling into Menlo Park Station. I'm about to be getting off this train right now. There's live music over there again. Here comes Caltrain 157. That's a northbound local train making all stops to 4th and King Street Station in San Francisco. All right, y'all, here goes Caltrain 428. Leading 3056 bike car, 3055 coach, 3053 coach, 3052 bike car, 3051 coach, and 305 trailing. Alright, y'all, there goes Caltrain 428 to Diridon Station in San Jose. Just made its select stops, now it'll be making all stops between Redwood City and Diridon Station in San Jose. Here's Caltrain 157. That's a northbound local train making all stops to 4th and King Street Station in San Francisco. 329, 330 set. 329's leading and 330's trailing. Hear the live music in the distance. Alright, y'all, here goes Caltrain 157 to 4th and King Street Station in San Francisco, making all stops. The next stop for this train will be Redwood City. Alright, y'all. Thank you for riding on Southbound Limited Stop Caltrain 428 with me from 4th and King Street Station in San Francisco to all the way down here in Menlo Park. It's me, Noah Larson, signing off. Have a good evening, y'all.